SpaceX, led by Musk, is a remarkable example of defying odds and persisting despite numerous hurdles. When Musk first established SpaceX in 2002, the world was doubtful. The space industry was already controlled by giant entities like NASA, Boeing, and Roscosmos. The consensus was that a private company, especially one spearheaded by an entrepreneur known for his electric cars and not rockets, didn't stand a chance against such established competition. But Musk proved them wrong. SpaceX not only survived but thrived, becoming the most frequent launcher of rockets. It outpaced its competition by consistently pushing the boundaries of what was deemed possible in the space industry. And just when everyone thought SpaceX had reached its zenith, Musk announced the Starship project. Like the early days of SpaceX, many observers were skeptical of the ambitious Starship program. The plan was not just to launch another rocket, but to build a fully reusable spacecraft capable of carrying up to 100 passengers to the Red Planet. For some, it seemed too ambitious. Musk and SpaceX, however, remained undeterred. On April 20th, they successfully launched the Starship, and although it exploded 4 minutes into the flight, it was seen as a significant stride forward. The very fact that it lifted off was a clear indication that the project was more than just a dream. Following this initial launch, Musk asserted that the success rate of the next Starship launch would be 60% higher. True to his word, SpaceX has undertaken thousands of improvements on the Starship, fine-tuning every aspect of its design and operation. The ground support and the orbital launch mount have also been meticulously upgraded to ensure the best possible chance of success. As part of the numerous improvements SpaceX has undertaken on the Starship, the last week saw them focusing on a critical component of the rocket's thermal management system, the water-cooled steel plate. This component's effective functioning is crucial to ensure the rocket can withstand the extreme temperatures encountered during space travel, re-entry in particular. This week, the focus has shifted to another vital part of the Starship's operation, the hot staging system. The hot staging system is an integral part of the rocket that facilitates the complex process of stage separation during flight. Essentially, this system ensures the smooth transition from one stage of the rocket to the next, enabling the rocket to discard used components and reduce its weight as it ascends. To test this system, SpaceX transported a hot staging ring to their testing site at Boca Chica, colloquially known as Massey's. This site used to be a local gun range, but it was acquired by SpaceX for use of its Starship operations. The location is approximately 15 minutes away from the launch site. The hot staging ring will soon undergo a series of structural tests to ensure its durability and resilience. The most notable of these is the contest with the infamous can crusher. This test emulates the extreme pressures the ring will have to withstand during launch. Another advancement was the rollout of the Ship 26.1 skirt. Initially housed at Massey's, this single ring, also known as S26.1, was moved back to the production site a few weeks ago. After some modifications, including equipping it with stringers, the component is now deemed ready for testing. The assembly process, while might seem overwhelming to some, once meticulously tested and refined, contributes to the formation of a robust structure designed to withstand the harsh and unforgiving environment of space. A common misunderstanding is that the maximum stress a rocket experiences occurs at max Q, the moment of greatest aerodynamic pressure during the rocket's ascent. However, contrary to this belief, the highest stress levels are encountered during stage separation. During this critical phase of flight, the booster must endure a staggering 3 to 4 times the acceleration due to gravity. These enormous forces have been factored into the design of every component, ensuring the structure is capable of withstanding these extreme conditions. This colossal force applies an immense strain on the hot staging ring, far exceeding the weight of the ship alone. The ring, therefore, must endure a force equivalent to 3 or 4 times the weight of the ship, translating to an approximately 5,000 tons of force. The design of the ring also has to accommodate torsional loads, adding another layer of complexity to its creation. Regardless, the SpaceX team aspires to transform this ring into a veritable magic ring, capable of conquering all these formidable challenges and ensuring a smooth and successful journey to space. As the SpaceX team is busy refining the design and testing various components of the Starship, They're also making significant progress on the ground. The power exerted during the Starship's first launch was extraordinary, resulting in a damaged launch pad and a hole dug beneath the launch mount. The Starship utilizes a total of 33 engines on the Super Heavy booster stage. These engines are Raptor engines powered by liquid oxygen and methane. The combined thrust of these 33 Raptor engines is expected to be approximately 16 million pounds. To put this into perspective, NASA's Saturn V rocket, which remains one of the most powerful rockets ever built and was used to send astronauts to the moon during the Apollo missions, had a maximum thrust of approximately 7.5 million pounds. So the Starship, when combined with the Super Heavy, is projected to have over twice the thrust power of the Saturn V. The legs on the orbital launch mount stand out with their fresh paint job. Observing their performance during the upcoming Spin Prime and Static Fire campaigns will give a hint of their resilience. The anticipation is palpable as we look forward to witnessing these impressive feats of engineering and the milestones they signify. SpaceX also celebrated another major accomplishment last Friday with the successful launch of EchoStar, a powerful new communication satellite, on board their Falcon Heavy rocket. EchoStar, a response to the ever-growing demand for internet access, promises to deliver broadband service across nearly 80% of North and South America. This launch showcased the Falcon Heavy's might, with its 27 engines generating more than 5 million pounds of thrust, marking yet another feather in SpaceX's cap. In other intriguing space news, it has been suggested by a scientist that a SpaceX rocket may have created a temporary hole in the Earth's ionosphere. This was following the recent launch of SpaceX's Falcon 9 rocket from a base in California. Ionospheric holes have become increasingly common as the frequency of rocket launches escalates. These disruptions, however, are temporary as reionization typically occurs with the rise of the sun. That's all for today's video, folks. If you enjoyed watching and found it useful, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.